So from a young age, my parents pushed me pretty hard away from the food industry. My dad was a chef and my mom was a waitress. And they told me, they were very honest, it's hard work, you work nights, weekends, holidays, you don't get paid very well. They didn't want that life for me. I never saw myself in the food industry. Donuts started, or like doing food in general started as kind of a whim that it was just like an inside joke, if I don't find a job, this is what I'm gonna do, start a bakery. And in Durham, there was so much happening that I didn't wanna have to compete with anybody. We started on a tricycle, and in order to operate any kind of mobile food business in Durham, you have to operate out of a commercial, like a licensed kitchen. And so when it got, we were growing, we outgrew the tricycle, we outgrew the cookery, and so we knew if we wanted to keep Monuts going, we had to grow. And we had to grow very fast and have our own space. Our flavors are constantly evolving, and I don't even know how many we've come up with to date, but they just kind of come to us. I don't know, you're looking at a recipe for an Indian dish and you're like, oh, that looks like it'd be great on pork, but it would probably be great on a donut. Donuts are really hard to make, and so you have to take a lot of notes, and when you make them 1 week to the next week, you just start to form a diary if you put it all in one place, till it finally became something that we could repeat and do over and over again. People come in and try to order their usual. People come in and be like, oh, you were supposed to have this today. Why? But I think the one thing I love about our customers is they're so open to try new things.
I really like the apple cider donuts a lot. We don't have those where I go to school, so it's a good touch.
KO.
Something.
The KO, yeah. And it was probably one of the best breakfast bagels I ever had.
And I think that's what gives us kind of the flexibility to try new things ourselves and keep growing. People certainly gravitated to our story. I think we're just like everyone else, I think, in a lot of ways, and people want to see them, they want to see themselves do well, so they want to see you do well.